Alright, it looks like we are good to go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am your host, Adam. I'm the one of the engine support techs up at Epic Games, and currently we are running a little bit of a test because uh, lately we've been having some really severe crashes and freezes, and I can't figure out why. I've been trying for a while, and so far I've come up with nil. I decided to check today, and this is kind of our last shot at giving OBS a chance. But I'm noticing, I'm going to bring it over here actually. Something I'm noticing is just doing something as simple as moving around windows in the editor, for me, is consuming a massive, like you can see it here, it's making my CPU skyrocket. And I think what may have been happening is because I had my video on as well, for my camera, it may have been causing the problems we were seeing. So, I turned my camera off. I also turned off a few other things that were consuming a lot of processing power. And we're going to try this, and if it crashes, then this is the last chance for OBS to prove to me that it can handle this shit. And I'm going to move on to XSplit, which I've heard handles this a lot better. Also going to see what may be going on with this here. That is a pretty huge chunk of CPU usage for just having a blank project open and just a blueprint open. Like, I even started a whole new project for this. Okay. Hey, Katatus. So, you will notice, like I said, camera's off. I'm trying to make sure that this is the cleanest slate we can give it. And I'm going to have this up on the other screen. Come on. So I can see. At worst, I can try to completely redo my OS and see if it's maybe something that got into my system that I'm not aware of. Try clean and fresh, but I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking I might just completely do away with OBS and try XSplit instead. Now, so we have a first-person blueprint. Oh, right, back to my normal spiel. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm one of the engine support techs up at Epic Games, so when you have questions or comments, concerns, and you talk to staff members, typically that is us, at least when you talk on the Answer Hub and forums. My specific role is in landscape foliage, blueprints, BSPs. I do handle some material questions. I do some particle systems, very little. No animation, no code, but if you have any questions whatsoever, please post them into the chat, and I will try to take a look at them as soon as possible. And I can't promise that I will have the answers to your questions. I can promise I will at least take a look and try to point you in the right direction if I don't have the exact answer. In the meantime, we work on tutorials, templates, various things that I think are interesting or cool, which is what we're going to attempt to do as long as OBS decides to let me. Okay, so we have our first person blueprint. Right here, and I've already taken out the gun firing mechanism because we actually won't be needing it today, and that sound of loud boomingness gets on my nerves. So, when you've worked with it for 3 years straight, it will get on your nerves too. Trust me, that sound is the bane of my existence. But I was messing around with something kind of cool the other day, and I wanted to share that with you. So, I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in. We're going to make a line trace by channel. And I am going to get the, let's see, where's the camera? Component, boom. Get actor, or get location. And then get forward vector multiplied by, let's go with like 2000. Let's try that. And it should just be for duration. Visibility, yes. Okay, so far so good. And I do not have the rotation correct, it looks like. Actually, yeah. Looks like the rotation is not exact. Get first person camera. Okay. Let's try this. Can never remember the exact. That's better. It's closer to what I'm looking for, if not perfect. It's fine. It'll work. Okay, so this is what we're going to go with. Actually, so this. There we go. And what are we going to do with this? Well, what we are going to do is we're going to break this. That'll be for later. First, we want to see if this even works. So, if it hits something, we want to take the location, make that the starting location, or actually we want the impact point, I believe. And then we need to mirror vector by normal. And as you can see, now when we fire, we have a reflection. It looks like it's a little off, but that's fine. Maybe it's supposed to be this, then this, plus let's go with that. I'm sorry, I want this, then that, maybe. Still doesn't look like it's quite giving me the exact that I want. Hey Bobby, how you doing? Yeah, I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'm trying not to stress my PC too much because it looks like my CPU is currently sitting right around 55 and keeps jumping up anywhere from like 55 to 70% being used. And if we stay in that realm, we may just be okay. I am actually not as worried about it coming from the gun itself. That would definitely be true if I was worried about that. Right now, I just want it to fire a straight line from the player facing the camera location. Um, So because the actual where it's firing from is irrelevant in terms of what I'm trying to do. Um, this is the part that's annoying me. Yeah, well, ish, not really. As long as it's going roughly in the center of the camera, it's fine. The end result will be what's important here. Uh, just trying to get it to bounce the other way instead of bouncing straight back, which is what it's doing. Wait. That may have actually worked. That does work. Haha. So, now we have a situation where it bounces and then it goes, whee! You succeeded. Which is roughly what I'm looking for. It's not perfect at all, but it works. Hey James, hey Sterling, how you doing? Great to see everyone. Great to see everybody on the day that we were testing to make sure my computer's not going to blow up. Yeah, but anyways, so we're going to do this, and what we were going to do. It's very simple. Custom event. Well, it is great to see you, Sterling. Boom, boom. Vector. Vector. And then this is going to be start. End. We're actually going to go like this. Bounce. That, hit that, take that away. Boom, boom. Ah. It's easier to just do this, this, this. Okay, so every time bounce is run, it will do a line trace, break the hit result, see if it hits, and eventually this could become problematic if it just keeps going for infinity, but we're not going to let it do that. Let's see. Oh. Damn it, Bobby. Did the same exact thing yesterday when I was playing with this kind of idea.